What is going on, you lunatics? I hope you're having a great morning. The market is pumping. Everything seems to be sending. Luna Classic having a little bit of a relief rally. Now, a little bit more than some of the others, but not nearly as much as Conflux, which is up about 30%. I want to say Mina Protocol's up like 100% in the overnight. A couple of the more Asian-oriented protocols and blockchains having really good runs right now as a step in the right direction. There's a lot of sentiment right now to the positive, and that's only going to come back around to Luna Classic at some point for a parabolic liftoff. We're going to check out the charts. I got a little bit of news. Terraform Genesis, the lawsuit, there is an update in that there is no update. So we'll check in on that, and then I'll let you know what's going on. But first and foremost, let's talk price action. As you can see right here on this chart, we got money flow coming in the positive, which is illustrated down in this little region right here. And it still continues to be pretty good. You got the RSI above the trend line. So I think it's an overall good position to be in. And look at this. It's like I'm the happy caddy crypto of predicting rallies. And it seems like we've actually made the rally and we've made the move. And now becomes the test. What was the test that I told you guys? The test was going to be on this long-term trend line. Have we broken through it yet? We have not. But what we're going to need to do is break through this, test the 200 SMA right here. If that holds and we can get over that and use it as support and breakout, then we will be in for a nice little rally. But it's going to take a little something happening with the repeg. It's going to take some really excellent news for that to happen because there's a lot of different projects out there in need of capital that people are going to be looking at instead of Luna Classic for now. This is a speculative asset still at this point. I know a lot of you want to see this being just something that goes on an absolute tear and an absolute rip. And I assure you, the time is coming. But for the meantime, right now, just have a little patience with the process. We're at the point of control right now. Volume still trending a little bit low. We've got a couple of proposals here. 11,832, which I was not proponent of. There's now a reverse and nullify blacklisting proposal right here. And this right here says it all right here. And guys, whether you like it or not, I want to read it to you. The proposal aims to safeguard the integrity of the Luna Classic blockchain by reversing and nullifying proposal 11.832, immediately stopping its implementation and additionally instructing the L1TF to delete any blacklisting code from the LUNC code base so it cannot be used in the future. It is vital to stop the dangerous protocol for the following reasons. Look, this is very simple here. And you don't have you can hate the people that are stealing from you because they are the people in I don't remember what the name of it escapes me at this moment, but these people are stealing, right? But that doesn't change at this point. That if you blacklist these people, then you are setting a precedent that this is not a decentralized venture, that you actually control this, and nothing will stop these developers at some point by having that code in there from a bad actor getting in there and blacklisting people as they want in order to stop you from selling if you're selling too much, or to stop you from trading if you're trading too much. And you can say right now, well, this 800 million USTC is not in the community, is not in the community's possession, and that is true. That is true. But it doesn't change what's right, and what's right is still right. So if you vote no and you say, well, let's leave it this way for now, then okay, fine. We're all in this together, but I think this is a dangerous precedent. But you make the decision that's best for you. I just disagree with it. Next up, trading volume, still way down, but coming up from the low that we've had. Trading at 358 million market cap, still in the top 100, just still a nice little run. The overall on USDC, 115 million market cap, 6.8 million in trading volume. Really, really light trading volume the last little while. So, but the important thing here, there's an application out here for Luna Classic Labs, preliminary interest. Are you a developer, designer, market analyst, marketing specialist, editor? So it's lunaclassiclabs.com. Get in right now if you feel that you can add some value to the Luna Classic community. Also, we got 7 days until the next burn from Binance is coming. And then finally, we have no update yet from the Terraform Labs and Genesis court-issued subpoena. And, basically, there's two things that are happening here. One is that Genesis is part of the team with Citadel that broke down Terra. That is the fault of Duquan for not properly programming, handling making it algorithmic and getting suckered into a trade. But the important thing is also that Genesis stole the blockchain technology, and really it's the EVM technology from Terraform. And if they prove that, then that changes a lot of the dynamic of some of the things that have been brought about by the courts for Terraform and Genesis. So, getting some clarity on these issues and concerns, they will go a long way, not just for clearing Do Kwon. It doesn't matter whether he's cleared or not. If the guy did something wrong, then he should be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law for anything that he did wrong, but he should be prosecuted for what he did wrong and not for made up narratives. And I want for the record that a lot of this was a made up narrative to support the fact that a lot of people got wrecked. And if you want to call him irresponsible, fair enough. But also, you should recognize that if you invested in Luna, if you invested in Terra, and you didn't read the white paper, you're the irresponsible person. If you read the white paper, then you would recognize that it was clearly stated that this was an experimental algorithmic protocol aiming to stay at $1 peg, and that there was no guarantee at any point that it would stay there, and that part of the work being done was to try to break it down to make sure that for the future that it would work well. Now, if in the meantime money was stolen, money was taken, money belonging to people was conscripted by this team and taken for some purpose, then sure, prosecute. But Terraform Labs at this point is still open, is still running the Luna blockchain, is still moving on. The only person fleeing is Do Kwon, who says that he was in fear for his own life. And here we are, and here we sit. And we want to blame somebody. Blame him for being irresponsible, but decide what the penalty for that irresponsible behavior was. But remember, when you break down, you were warned in the white paper that this was going on. And if you want to shrug that off and go, that doesn't matter. Somebody said something good about Terra Luna at some point, so I decided to go with them. But let's not do Kwon. So, decide what you want, decide what's best for you. But I do think that the man should be given at least a fair trial. And once the situation in Montenegro is completed and he is out there and extradited, then we're going to get to the heart of the matter. We're going to find out what's really going on. But if you like this content, make sure you hit the subscribe button, the like button, the bell to be notified of future content. And remember that this is not financial advice. My name is Bleeves. I'm always right. Thank you so much for tuning in. And let's hope for a good outcome in this case for Terraform Labs, because that bodes well for Luna Classic and will lead to an outstanding pump if we get some validation that Do Kwon is not the criminal mastermind that for some reason people think that he is. We'll talk to you again soon.